sprint is obsolete. Now client is saying that the sprint is obsolete, means the sprint is not used. So all this does not make sense to carry out for this project. The client is saying it does not make sense to carry out for the sprint. He wants you to cancel it. Okay, now client is says cancel it. Guys, we know that customer collaboration over contract negotiation in Agile. What would you do? Tell him it is not possible? No, we will not do that. Anytime client cancel it, we have to cancel, but we will need to look into that. As Agile, yes, that's a good thing, but we don't take any irrational action. Client says we immediately do no. Have a meeting and let him decide. Yes, this is the critical concept in Agile. Only product owner has the power to do that. Have meeting with the team? No, team cannot decide between B and C. I would go with the C. C is the right answer for this. Okay, so let's solve this question. Let's see what does this question says. In which document you will document the accepted user stories. So guys, we have the purpose of putting this question is very simple so that you can understand. Like the previous question was about the roles, product owner, Scrum Master, development team, who has the power to cancel the user stories, product owner. This question is about the documents. We have three documents, main artifact or documents: product backlog, sprint backlog, product increment. Product backlog has high value, high risk items, all the list of all the product backlog items, all the user stories need to complete. Sprint backlog has what we are going to complete now. Product increment has what is accepted as of now. Okay, so let's see. You're the project manager, your team has done their best. When they showed it to customer, 3 user stories have been rejected. In which document you will document accepted user story? The trick is here. Here the question is talking about rejected. The rejected user stories goes into product backlog, but accepted, it's not the plan. It's not the sprint backlog. Rejected goes there, accepted goes there. You are the project manager of a large military project. You have identified all risks in the current project. You have made a plan for them. When risk occurred, they were according to the agreed plan. Means what you said, it was according to that. But suddenly, another risk occurred, which was not identified. Guys, another risk occurred and it was not identified. Not identified, which means you did not had a plan for it. So once you don't have a plan for it, it goes to issue log. B as the answer. You made a plan for it. We made a plan for it. Which document you will update? Question is almost the similar like previous one. You are the project manager of large military project. You identify risk, you made a plan for it. Now, when risk occurred, they were according to plan, but another risk is identified, just like previous question. It was not identified, but here you made a plan for it. It will go to risk register. So you have identified a risk and made a plan for it. When risk occurred, risk honored, handled it, updated risk. Which risk management strategy have you used? Now, this is a very interesting thing. Let's say we have risk is actually probability into impact. Okay. Risk strategies are avoid for negative, mitigate, transfer, exploit for positive, exploit, enhance, share. Okay. Now all these are proactive strategies. You identify something and you immediately do something. Then we have reactive strategy. Accept. Active acceptance for both negative and positive. Passive acceptance. Here we identify the risk. We make a plan. When a trigger occur, When a trigger occurs, then you take action. So that's what the question said. Risk is identified, we made a plan, risk owner is assigned, when it occurred, we put into that. So it is acceptance risk. You have identified the risk that one of the seller is going bankrupt and found out this can be a great opportunity. So opportunity, this means it's a positive risk. You talk to your friend and they agree to give you money. So which risk management strategy have you used? So guys, here we are making a partnership. It is sharing of the risk. It is sharing of the risk. We are making partnership. So that is we are sharing the risk. Okay. G. This will be interesting question. Guys, first thing first, you have identified the risk. This can help you increase your profit. You put your best resource on it. Before the risk occur, we do that. Eliminated this. It's positive thing. It's not avoid, mitigate. It is exploit. The most positive term in PMP language. Which risk management strategy you have used? You are the project manager of a large organization. Identify the risk. You change the plan. Now, this is very interesting. You change the plan so that if risk occurred, it will have less severity. Risk is probability into impact. It's not transfer we made, it is not acceptance. How people who put the avoid, I did not read the question when I was explaining. How you put avoid here, avoid probability has to be zero or impact has to be zero. But it is saying it has less severity. It is straightforward, mitigate, B as an answer. So here it never occurs in the first place. So this is avoid. The purpose of sharing this question with you guys is that for now or forever from this, you will be able like to answer any question that comes to this thing. Okay. Team is checking. Deliverable. It is good to go. What do we call it? Rejected? No, it's good to go. Validated and accepted is the same thing. Client does that. So it is a verified deliverable.